You know, my wife and I support a lot of different ministry throughout the year, and every few years it might change. We're led to support another one, but one of my all-time favorites has been In Touch, and that's a Dr. Charles Stanley a ministry, and I really, really like his work. And I want to read you something about the man that I found really interesting. I watched him on television a number of years, but this really spoke to me like it's going to probably speak to some of you. Releasing Guilt was the title of it. The church I grew up in could sum up much of its theology in one statement: thou shalt not. I don't recall hearing about the Father's love or how to live the Christian life. What I learned was that a wrathful God would punish me if I didn't follow the rules. And there seemed to be rules for everything, including what I could read, what I could wear, and what I could do. As a teenage boy, I spent a lot of time begging the Lord to forgive me for one foolish thing or another. And I carried around a constant weight of guilt and worry everywhere I went. I just couldn't seem to be good enough. In truth, the rules were a burden to me. Since I thought God made them, he was a burden to me too. As a young adult, I learned that my perception of God was wrong. He is gracious and loving. The commandments that he gave were designed to keep us safe and free from shame. But even when we do mess up, there's no condemnation for those who trust in Christ. Remembering, let me go to last. God is not a burden. He is the burden bearer. You know, years and years ago when God got out of my head and into my heart, it set me free from a lot of things, a lot of misconceptions that I had about God and love, unconditional love, that I can have right standing with him, that I can come to him in prayer and ask for things that I need. When God gets out of your head and into your heart and becomes real to you, lots and lots of things change, and all for the better. Something to think about for the week. Hey, from all of us here at The Edge, you have safe fishing season. We'll see you on the water. Hey, I want to take a moment to thank you for watching. And if you really like what you see, we got a whole lot more. So check us out at any one of these online outlets.